I was just reading this new book, Native Bees of Wyoming, a field guide. I love these little guys. These are my little dudes. I love them. This past spring, I put in my first ever pollinator garden and got to see all these different bees and butterflies and moths all summer long. It got me curious, where do these guys go in the wintertime? Well, I learned that there's actually 3 main strategies that bees and other pollinators use to overwinter or hibernate. There's diggers, stemmers, and duffers. So we're still learning, but some estimates say that there's 700 to 800 different species of native bees in Wyoming.
Wow.
Some of them, like sweat bees and miner bees, are diggers. They bury into the ground or sometimes find abandoned rodent burrows put there by mice or squirrels to make it through the winter. Other species are stemmers. Moths and butterflies attach their overwintering homes, cocoons or chrysalises, to the stems or leaves of standing plants like this. We also have other species like small carpenter bees that will nest overwinter in these hollow stems on cool plants like this sawtooth groundsel. Our last group of pollinator hibernators are duffers. Duffers are species like swallowtail butterflies or the super cool white-lined sphinx moth. They make their winter homes down in the duff. Duff is just the old leaves, stems, and grasses that rest down at the soil surface. So, now that we learned the strategies that our pollinator hibernator friends use to make it through the winter, here's some tips that you can do to help these little guys out and create some awesome micro habitat. Tip 1. Heavy mulch can make it hard for diggers to emerge in the springtime. If you want to dress out your garden beds, use a light compost or shredded leaves. Tip 2. For the stemmers, leave those stems standing. Let them overwinter and only cut them back in the late spring. If you just can't wait, consider making a pile of stems that you put in an out-of-the-way part of the yard. Tip 3. For the duffers, let those leaves lie. Instead of sending leaves to the landfill, consider leaving areas of your yard unraked or putting piles in areas off to the side. Those birds, bees, and little butterflies will thank you. And one last bonus tip. If you're the sort of person who likes a clean, tidy yard, or your homeowners association just requires it, consider the mullet approach. Business in the front, party in the back. Cut that front yard, but maybe leave some more wild natural areas in the backyard. Cut the stems in the front of the bed, but leave the long ones in the back of the bed. Thanks for following along as we covered some great ways to foster good microhabitat on your property. Until next time, stay curious!